spent too long in a bad situation there, and the Storm Boys losing the morale, getting shot to pieces here. And that Big Mech is going to go down. Oh shit. Shot in the back as he tries to retreat, and Marty just doesn't get out there in time, and didn't really teleport, and that's disappointing. I feel like he's just really thrown away a fairly well-played game up until this point. And now Sombrero takes the lead with Space Marine, so very cool to see that. The only Space Marine player of the tournament, whereas we have two Orc players. We had 3 Orc players, but one of them is already lost. And yeah, so Space Marine's moving in for the kill now. Just gonna wait for tier 2 and upgrade some heavy weapons, I believe. And there's a heavy bolter already, so we're already at tier 2. Rocket launcher up and running. Plenty of sniper rifles. Perfect position for Sombrero, really. He just gets to camp out here and starts shooting at long range those LPs, and he'll slowly move in and choke the Orcs to death. So really good play here by Sombrero. He's played everything right so far. We've got a mech shop going down in the background for Marty though, so maybe he can pull something, maybe he can wrangle something with high tech of his own. But that's a lot of guns that the Space Marine's got at this point in time. Really just getting ready to fry that turret and move on to the next one. So looking very good in terms of position.
Scouts awaiting orders.
On the other side of the field, the snipers have just taken out another Slugger squad and totally kept that relic up and running. Bam, there's an LP2 going down, so that's going to hurt Marty's economy. Sombrero's looking quite strong. He's got his forces upgraded quite well. But in the meantime, don't count Marty out. He's got a Stormboy squad there. He's going to revive his Big Mech, no doubt. He's going to get some troops in. He's getting a generator put in. A decent economy so far, just not as good as Sombrero's at this point. And as you can see, he's got an array of troops ready to spring in. If Sombrero is not careful, if he bunches his forces up too much and gets swamped by Stormboys and a Big Mech, and if the Big Mech brings some knobs in, for example, that could be problematic. But for now, my money is on Sombrero. Looks like he's got the weapons that he needs to deal with this. He just needs to be a bit more aggressive, I think. Needs to keep the pressure on. At this point, he's taking too much time to really get that done. He's allowing Marty an opportunity to get back into the game. Needs to sort of just be a bit more aggressive, push in a little bit more, get the snipers in range. As you can see, he's upgraded his troops. He's got armor upgraded. He's got a lot of guns at this point. He needs to stay at long range, and he needs to force the Orcs to come to him through the ground. Here's that next squad moving out. Looks like we've got a knob squad out, so that's really good for Marty. He's got the Big Mech and a knob squad and a group of Stormboys. That could be enough. Those knobs are going to be really tough to deal with. The best way to deal with would be to crossfire at long range with lots of heavy weapons, and Sombrero has that, but it's just going to come down to position. If the Big Mech can sort of teleport in, and he's obviously saving up for that, then that'll be much harder for him to deal with. So here we go now. Oh no! Oh, he teleports in. And the heavy weapons were temporarily distracted by that vehicle, and now Sombrero is in a bit of a bad position. He's got knobs straight in front of him. The sniper rifles are not going to be that good against the knobs in this situation, and those heavy weapons are counting for nothing at this point in time. Absolutely getting ruined at the stage, and Sombrero really needs to run away. He needs to pull back to his base right now, get the LP2s working for him, and find a position where he can actually just bunker down and shoot back. At this point, the heavy weapon spaceman is just going to do nothing against the knobs. He's absolutely getting murdered here. He needs to run ASAP, and he's just not doing that. His force commander is just sitting around doing nothing. For some reason, he's just not getting around the pathing to get out of there, and that was just a massive kill. All of these space marines getting slaughtered here. Force commander is in a lot of trouble. He's been surrounded now. He's just getting slammed in the face by power fists and whatever you call them, power claws. I still don't see why he's just not pulling out. You know, he's just deciding to get his troops ruined here. He's throwing a grenade. It's not helping. That force commander under half health here is going to lose it. Look at this. This is just, yeah, this is a thrown away game here. I felt like Sombrero had this, but not anymore. Look at that force commander. He's just going to get murdered. Looking at this now, and there's the sink kill from that knob. Oh man, ugly stuff. Just getting trounced there. And now it's the Space Marines heading home, tail between the legs. In fact, there's no Space Marines left to go home. It's just Orc territory now. He's got plenty of vehicles. Sombrero's trying to rebuild at this point, but he's just got nothing much to show for himself. He's got some dreadnoughts coming out. Not going to help. He needs the support of lots of troops. He needs the force commander there, and the war trucks just going to walk all over him now. He can just afford to move straight into the base. LP2 is not going to hurt him too much. Sniper rifle is going to do nothing against those vehicles, and it's just going to be a matter of just unloading the knobs whenever he needs to. Oh boy, it's looking like it was going to be a great game, and I guess it was a decent game, but man, just not anymore. I feel like he's thrown it away. He has thrown it away essentially, and Knob's moving in, taking out this LP2 very quickly. And there's very little Sombrero can do. He had the economy, he had the position, but I guess he needed to either push in and put the pressure on put the pressure on Marty before those Knob squads were ready, before the Big Mac was revived. Either that, or he needed to just get his troops in positions where they weren't going to be walked all over by that teleporting Knob squad. He needed to spread out a bit more, get a support in, and just needed to stay with this marginal advantage intact, and that's just one thing he didn't do. So that's the GG. A bit disappointed, but we'll see if we can bring it back in the next game. Thanks for watching, guys.